Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Things are looking up in Hollywood. Striking writers and studios have reached a tentative agreement that could end the months-long strikes that have paralyzed the industry. Elaine Lowe is a staff writer at The Ankler.
If writers' rooms get back by October, then production is feasible by January. Of course, this is entirely dependent on whether the SAG-AFTRA strike gets resolved
and whether the tentative deal is approved by members of the Writers' Union. If it is, talk shows are expected to be the first to come back. Republicans on Capitol Hill are having a tough time agreeing on funding to keep the government up and running. Correspondent Nancy Cordes is in Washington.
A band of far-right Republicans argued this weekend that a government shutdown might be the only way to force Congress to spend less.
This dysfunctional Washington cannot continue.
Congress now has just 5 days to either pass 12 annual bills to fund the government or pass a short-term fix.
New Jersey's Democratic Senator Bob Menendez will weigh in soon on new criminal charges, accusing him and his wife of conspiracy to commit bribery, fraud, and extortion. CBS's Scott McFarland from Capitol Hill.
Senator Menendez has temporarily stepped down as chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, but has given no indication he'll step down from his Senate seat. In fact, he continues to deny the allegations and will face cameras this morning amid calls for him to go.
New attack in Ukraine. They're cleaning up near Odessa, where Ukrainian officials say a Russian drone and missile strike damaged a grain silo, oil terminals, and other infrastructure critical for storage and shipping. Attacks in other parts of the country have killed 5 civilians and wounded 13 in the past day. Jews around the world are marking one of the holiest days of the year, Yom Kippur. Reporter Yotam Confino is in Tel Aviv.
It's a day of fun for children in Israel. All traffic comes to a halt for 25 hours, leaving highways empty for children to ride their bikes and skateboards. 14-year-old Tal Lassar says it's one of his favorite times of the year.
There are people on the streets walking around. You see everyone riding their bikes. It's a big social event, and I just love it.
Many adults fast, pray, and go to synagogue to atone for their sins.
They're dealing with a new public health problem in parts of California. Powerful winter storms, summer heat, and tropical storm Hillary are blamed for a surge of invasive day-biting Aedes mosquitoes. They've spawned the first reported human cases of West Nile virus in years. S&P futures down 10. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.